It just looked like the most miserable thing you could ever possibly imagine, a vision of eternal flames of hell.
And that is our top story tonight here on the news at 8. A train derailed while traveling over Tempe Town Lake, causing part of that bridge to collapse, sparking, Heather, a massive fire.
Absolutely. And Brandon, this happened early this morning, leaving a thick black plume of smoke hanging over the valley as those train cars were burning right there on the bridge. And really, this is amazing. Thankfully, nobody was killed or even seriously hurt. We have live team coverage for you tonight on this major story. Morgan Lowe looking into the history of the bridge where trains have derailed before, including one just recently, just about a month ago.
And our triple-digit temps, boy, that did not help those firefighters out there today fighting this blaze. Paul Horton's going to join us in a few minutes to take a look at our record-tying heat. But first tonight, let's send it out to our Kim Powell, who is live tonight near the bridge, where apparently there is still, Kim, a very active scene.
Yeah, that's right. And I know it's getting dark out here, so it's a little hard to see, but you can still kind of see those lights on the south end of the bridge there, where they are still investigating where it collapsed earlier this morning. And on the north end of the bridge, kind of near where I am, there are still some of the train cars on this bridge. So there is still a huge perimeter around this area that is closed off to traffic, and they want everyone to stay out of this area. And investigators say right now their focus is on containing the flammable liquid that was in one of those cars. A train pulling 95 cars across the Tempe Town Lake derailed just after 6 this morning, causing the south portion of the bridge to collapse. The billowing smoke could be seen for miles.
Whenever I get up in the morning and something like this happens, the first thing you wonder about, is there any loss of life? And the fact is, so far we've been able to report that there has been no loss of life at the scene, and that is...
Firefighters from across the valley battled the blaze for several hours, bumping it up to a 4th alarm fire.
In our world, that is a very, very large event.
Their biggest concern, a hazardous material in one of the derailed cars.
The hazardous material leaking is cyclohexane, which is a flammable liquid. It is used to produce other chemicals and solvents.
Tempe's fire chief says the leak is going into a dry bed and not Tempe Town Lake. As Union Pacific investigators fly in from out of state, Tempe Police Chief Sylvia Moyer says they have also asked for the FBI's assistance.
There was nothing that gave rise early on for us to believe that there was going to be something criminal, but the smart practices in investigations are to involve our partners early, and we did just that.
The railroad was built in 1912, and it will be up to Union Pacific on what happens to it next. And while there are still agencies out here investigating, there are also agencies monitoring the water quality as well as the air quality. So far, the ADEQ says that there is no imminent public health risk at this time. We're told the next update on this incident will be tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Tempe, I'm Kim Powell for Arizona's Family.